Welcome to Doom 3. I'm Blastinus, and we are in a mine shaft, descending deeper into the midst of evil. Alright, that's a little bit dramatic, but you know. It's the end of the game, almost, so it's about time for a dramatic mood, don't you think? This game's going to be pulling out all the monsters here. Well, not all of them. Like, we're not going to be seeing cherubs, or zombies, or Z-Sex, or the alternative trites known as ticks, so, oh wait, no, there aren't any mancubuses, mancubi in this level or the next level either. And actually I think we're also not going to be seeing any revenants, so, disregard, this is not all, in fact, all the stops. This is more like, half of the stops. Like maybe, yeah, about half sounds right. Oh wait, no lost souls either, I almost forgot. Actually, you know what? This being near the end of the game, you'd think they would be throwing everything at once, just launching the whole kitchen sink. I don't think your message is going through, buddy. Just a hunch. Oh wait, one more actually. No tentacle commandos, just chain gun commandos. Is that everything? I think that's everything. You notice how, as the years go on, the UAC's style of doors changes? I think that's an interesting little bit of lore there, that the further down you go, the older and more archaic everything looks. If they only got the sleek and modern upper facade later on in their development, and beforehand they were just a humble mining operation which didn't really need big fancy doors with like shiny chrome. Like, this stuff is in fact a bit browner and more mundane. A little bit what you call brutalistic, maybe. Although, I do admire their technology, since they have what they appear to be enemy-sensing doors. They only unlock once you clear out all the enemies in the room. Quite the innovative bit of technology, that. Now this might seem a little bit familiar. Activating a giant service lift in order to descend further into the bowels of the facility. Like, I know it's a little bit cliche at this point to compare this game to Half-Life 1, but really all the vibes are there. This game has some serious Half-Life vibes. Just making a save there. This little bit can actually be a little bit stressful. The game's going to be throwing out a whole bunch of well, various things. Like, oh boy. The name is going to come to me, and I'm going to feel really stupid. Flying pumpkin-headed things. I'll come back to this later. One safety grenade, always a good precaution. Cacodemons, that's it. A whole lot of cacodemons in this level. Wow, man, how could I forget that? Cacodemons are like the monster. I almost don't want to edit that out. Like, the world must know my... Hold it. Did that trike just explode? I can't really say that I've seen the exploding trike before. I mean, maybe it existed in the past, but I don't know. This is the kind of commentary they can only achieve by doing it at 9:30 in the evening. Alright, so second wave will be coming any minute now. Any minute now. Alright, when we lower this lift, like, there will be things coming down after us, right? Like spiders coming down the walls. Guys? Why would you have this long shaft and then there's nothing there? I am so disappointed. Not a really smart idea to try using a chain gun at long range. Then again, there really isn't a sniper rifle in this game. Closest you get is using the little, like, assault rifle there. Oh, by the way, that particular Archvile, if we hadn't gotten rid of him when we did, he would have started teleporting in Hell Knights. Yeah, you heard me right. Hell Knights. It is a very, very good idea to just blow it away before anything can happen, because otherwise things get a little bit chaotic down here. Understand this level's fascination with wraiths. As we have established, wraiths are easy as pie to deal with. In fact, I've said it almost to the point of being redundant. If they really wanted to up the challenge level, they would have thrown maggots at us. Now those things, they can clear some distances. Still doing the jumping out of doorways thing, eh? They really ought to think up a new trick. Although I guess, considering that this thing works half the time, then that's actually a pretty decent record. So, this section, the thermal regulation pump. Yep, it's a platforming segment. And this thing, if you slip up, it's instant death. So, another save. Let's go. In execution, it seems pretty simple, but if you don't know what's going on, well, you fall, you die. Simple as that. Now here's an interesting little bit of signposting. They put all these goodies past the red light here, and then, oh hey, it's this guy.
What are you doing here? You're gonna attract attention and then they'll come. Get out of here now. Take that key card. It'll help you get to the surface. I'm not going anywhere until I know all those things are dead.
You're gonna be sitting there for a long while, buddy. Sorry to say. Like, I've been tearing through them by the hundreds, and I don't think I've even made a dent in their numbers. Alright, so I guess I need to press a button. Yep, there we go. Now you see through this red haze, there's stuff, but we can't get it yet. It taunts you with its ungettingness, but you'll have to go a little bit farther before you can. See, I was still looking around for some way to get around to it. But no, you just have to advance. And then not advance. Or rather, advance sideways. You'll see.
Audio report regarding dangerous working conditions in caverns below Delta. This is Bob Cody. Today is October 18th. 21:45. My crew's been rewiring the generators as ordered for the last several days. We can't finish the work. We're stopping after today. This job ain't worth dying for. We'll be collecting our gear and tying down what we can. We call them howlers because that's how they start. First the howling gets louder, the screaming, then shaking earth. Mars quakes, throws everything around. Makes walking on the catwalks impossible and working with voltage. Stupid. The noise is as if some of the guys spooked, and I don't blame them. Nothing natural about what we've heard. If someone can figure out what's causing the howlers, I'll get the crew to finish the job. Till then, we'll be available for a new assignment tomorrow.
Now you see, there's this semi-hidden ladder over here. And, as the Wraith so helpfully demonstrated, there's a sliding panel. And ammo aplenty. All good. Alright, so maybe you should just stick to jumping through doorways. All the acrobatics really isn't working for you. Now this segment. Here's another save coming up. Because this segment has also killed me. You see, there are floor tiles that are going to just drop away. With little warning. And if you fall, you guessed it, instant death. There's a lot of instant death going around. It's kind of a pain. Yep, if you're not going at a full tilt, like if you're just going slowly, looking at the sights, well, it's a long way down.
Jesus!
What I do admire about this level is that it is, by and large, a straight line, with only a little bit of backtracking. Like, you're constantly making forward progress and finding new obstacles. And because of the fact that we're in a mine shaft, it has that same level of verticality that I was mentioning before, where you can actually have confrontations coming at you from all sides. It's really a shame, actually, that the caves only come right at the end, because, yeah, this is actually quite the variety of locales that we're going through. Sure beats another metal gray corridor, doesn't it? Hey, nice aim. Got it right down the pipe. Caught me by surprise that time. Bit of a variation on a theme, you might say. But I'm not worried. I have a soul cube charge. Weird noises aside. Bring it on. Is that all of them? Well, that was over too quickly. A little disappointing. Time to just call the elevator and blow this popsicle stand, I guess. Ah, psych. I don't think this grenade thing is working. I'm afraid that grenades have sort of run their course. They were good, but then we got a rocket launcher and they sort of, well, they've fallen out of favor. What a shame. How the once mighty have fallen. I still have a soft spot in my heart for them. Those silly things that keep trying to kill me. call this excessive. You may call it wasteful. I call it expedient. And now then, chain gun fight!
Jesus!
See, I won because I was actually moving. It makes a difference, you know? And here we are. Finally at the end. If that BFG cell would kindly give itself to me. There we go. Alright, I'll see you guys next time for the penultimate level, Caverns 2.